happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. You know y'all don't like to sit still on this dash, so but we're gonna try to talk for a few minutes. I'm on my way. I just got off work and I got a few errands to run. Y'all, I'm gonna have to call my insurance agency. I don't even have full coverage on this car anymore. I have liability and uninsured motors because it's a 2012 and it's paid for. You know, I don't need full coverage on it. It's not gonna give me amount to much. You know, if I did get something, pray that I don't ever, you know, have to use it anyway. But so something bounced up from a truck on my windshield and it's cracked right by where the rear view mirror is, right up in that area. I'm praying it don't spread is what I'm praying, right? But I don't know. I know when I had full coverage, I'm gonna call them though. When I had full coverage, it will cover, you know, windshield replacement. Cause I know I had to, when I had Amber on my insurance, I had to have hers on her car replaced one time. And it was no charge, but I don't know about if you don't carry the full coverage, if it's that included in it, if not. But I'm gonna call, and I'm with Allstate, so I'm gonna call them when I get home. I gotta run a few errands after work. You know, I asked y'all about the Aldi's pickup, and I had a 15% off, coupon, and so I wanted some asparagus, and I needed some mushrooms, and a couple of more items, and I needed to get some, because I've been watching the candy, and they don't look like nobody gonna put it on sale. So I picked up a few things for Halloween for the kids in our neighborhood. I told y'all last year I ran out of candy. I don't know that this is even gonna be enough. I may pick up one more bag, but I'm gonna have to give it out a little bit more sparingly this year. It was a lot of kids. I don't know that all of those kids are in our neighborhood, but if they come or not, I still want to have enough, you know, to pass it out to little children. But anyway, so that was that for that. And I'm gonna try to I gotta go by the post office and mail also a certified letter now that I'm off. And I got to go because my tire pressure is low. You know how when the weather change, your tire pressure seems like it just say, honey, boom. You know, this is not the thing. This is not the move. So it's down a little bit, and I think I was on 29 on a couple of them on the way to work, but it was enough in there. They wasn't flat or nothing or low. I mean, it's low, but it's not that low that I couldn't drive on to work today. And then when I got there, I think a couple of them had moved up to 30, and one had moved up to 31, but one was still on 29. So I'm gonna go past discount tire because I don't want to be bending over putting no air in my tires, and it'll take me forever to get around all four anyway. So I'm gonna go buy a discount tire and see if they can air them up. And I'm gonna pick up that Aldi's order as well, you know, after I do all that. You know, it's just like you be trying to do 900 things and trying to make a circle. I'm trying to hit it in a circle. So I'm going to the post office in South Haven, and I'm gonna come up because the discount tires in South Haven as well. And I'm gonna come up that way and kind of go, and then go to the Aldi's, and then I'm gonna hit home, honey. Oh, y'all, I wanted to share with y'all. Oh, our family member spotlight of the day is Deb's Life 64. Y'all go by and say a shout out to Deb. She does like grocery hauls and things like that. So go by and say hello to Deb today. You know, tell us, hey girl, hey, what's up? Anyway, I'll leave, of course, her link in the description below. But anyway, y'all, I was watching TikTok, right? And I don't know, this was news to me because I have this insurance for years, right? On my job. And so I have the additional, like I carry above the medical, I carry extra accidental and death insurance. And I also carry the critical health insurance, which is similar to Aflac. Now, if you carry extra disability, which that wasn't an option, I don't think I carried that insurance. I don't know if it was an option or if I carried it. But come to find out, this is what I learned on TikTok, that those carry preventative health. You get a preventative health amount every year. Now our company is $50 a year annually. And come to find out, y'all, I hadn't claimed that benefit. So if you have those and your job offers a preventative health care credit or money every year, look into that and know what they offer, because I didn't know, and somebody talked about it, an insurance adjuster talked about it on TikTok, and I went today and I ended up calling this morning, and come to find out I qualify for 3 years. So I will get, she said, a $50 check from 2021, 22, and 23. So that's $150 that was just sitting there that I didn't know that I was eligible for. And of course I could use $150 for something. That's grocery right there. You know what I'm saying? So check that and see if your company, if you carry like the extra, like an Aflac, like what's called critical insurance on mine, but I think it's 3 like you can qualify under. So yeah, you might want to check that out just in case you have that and you got money laying on the table. And I was like, look at TikTok. So look at TikTok. You better come through for us, sister. You better come through. So of course I called my brother and told him about it too. You know, and the lady was real nice. She said, you can either fill the paperwork or I can take it over the phone. And if I take it over the phone, you got to get a paper check. I said, you can take it over the phone, because she would tell me the claim form so long. I'm like, don't send me no claim forms. You can take it over the phone. So I just had to get a date, and what I did was pull up my explanation of benefits to realize the dates I went. And you like for cholesterol checks, blood work, your annual checkup, your colonoscopy, and stuff like that. It's like, you know, those type of tests or stuff you have, like, you know. So it was quite a blessing. So she said, you may get your check in 7 days. I'll take it in 10 days. I'll take it. Thank you very much. I will take it. But anyway, y'all, I'm gonna get off here because I'm going to get in here. I'm getting ready to come up on this post office, and I'm gonna run in here my version of what I'm calling running, because it ain't no running. But anyway, I'm gonna go up in here and send this certified letter opposing this hiking rate increase. And they can, if they don't agree, then I can get out of my contract with ADT. I'll be right back, y'all. Call y'all back in a minute. Oh, y'all, I don't know what's going on in the post office. This letter ain't finna get mailed today, because the line is out the door. I'm like, what is really going on? But the little tellers, and they don't have a 2 up there, so I said it's a no for me. I might have to go to the one over in Olive Branch. This was the one in South Haven, but it's a no. I'm like, this letter can wait another day. Ooh, child. Well, honey, okay. Just back on up. I ain't tried to look or nothing. All right. I guess I could have blew my horn. I guess. Put your seatbelt on. Put your seatbelt on. Because don't nobody want to hear all that noise. Look, while I'm popping and locking and dropping it, I need to put on my seat belt. That's Jaheen, if y'all didn't know. Let me turn this off. We're fabulous. Don't hate on us. We're fabulous. You know they'll get you for copyright on this place, on this doggone app. I mean, on YouTube. So let me turn that mess off before I get got. And can't even upload the video without having to do extra trying to get the darn music out of it. Oh, Lord. But anyway, I'm gonna whoop on up here. Now, please, Lord, don't let them have no long line. Let me see where I'm at car-wise, y'all, with my tire pressure. 32, 31, 31, 31. But see, if I don't go on and get it in the morning, it ain't gonna be right. So let me try to whip it. Just whip it, baby. Whip it right. And come on, whip. Come on, whip. Whew, this knee giving me the blues today. Now, what do you want to do? Because I guess what? Ain't no recliner at work. So I have to hold my legs. I didn't buy it. I have a little thing. I prop them up like a little footstool, but that's not quite the same. So that is thumping. Anyway, yeah. Y'all ain't charged up. Let me let y'all charge up a little bit now and get back with y'all. Because it's just telling me your battery low. Okay. We whip it on into the discount tire. It's a line, y'all. It's a line for the air. I'm going to get on up in here in this line. I guess everybody having the same. Yeah, I guess everybody having this air with the weather, having to check on their tires. So I'm no exception, I guess. I'm gonna have to wait in this line because I ain't gonna keep on driving on my, I drove it today, but I ain't gonna keep on driving with my tires going down. So I am gonna wait. And then I don't have to stand up too. I know I won't be able to stand up that long at the post office, but I can sit my behind in this car and wait. That's what I can do. Anyway, I'll get back with y'all in a minute, okay? He seemed like he moving pretty too quick. I think this was the smartest thing they ever did too, by the way. I know I said I was gonna get off here. I'm next. Hello, how are you today?
I'm all right.
That's good.
How can I help you?
Yeah, I need some air in my tires. They were low.
All right. Can I help you doing?
Certainly.
No drill. Donna?
Uh-huh.
All right.
That's me. He on the last one now, y'all. He don't finish this one up. I don't know why this American tire distribution in the way. They gonna have to move now. So I can get up out of here.
All right, ma'am. All your tires are wearing really good. They're all the same. And I think the weather was just getting to you.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Hey, no problem, man. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all have a good day now.
You.
Tell you what. I'm gonna wait it now.
Okay. Yeah, the big delivery van gonna come and block everybody. Yeah, to get him out the doggone way. Mister, that ain't no thing to do. You see, they got a tight parking space. Get yourself somewhere and park. Anyway, I tip them, but you don't have to. But it beats me walking around the car doing it myself. But it's not necessary. That's part of your tire service when you get your tire service. And I really probably need to have my tires rotated. I don't think I've driven enough miles on them. But, yeah, you catch it trying to get over once you get out of here. Oh, thank you, ma'am. Thank you, kind sir, ma'am. I don't know if that's a ma'am or a sir that's nice enough to let me out. Appreciate you. You always want to say thank you, a gesture of thank you when somebody's kind enough to let you in. Anyway, I'll see y'all when I get to Aldi's, okay? Rolling up on the Aldi's. They checkout is a little bit different than other stores, so I just checked in. They said people collecting your bags. Y'all, it's been an hour since I left work. I am so sleepy. It's been over an hour just to make this little loop. I forget going to the post office. I'm taking my hind parts home, honey, because I'm so sister tired. I'm glad, I'm thankful for this service for sure for today, because I didn't feel like no walking around in no store to pick up this little stuff. Of course, some of this stuff could have waited. You know, I gotta just tell you, I just had the little 15% discount, so I went on and got the stuff, you know, for Halloween. And I wanted some asparagus and some mushrooms. I need the mushrooms to make me a stir fry. I got that ground beef down, and I said I was gonna make a stir fry with it, but I need some mushrooms, so that was one of the things, is heading outside. I always said all this associate is heading outside. Well, head on down the line. Y'all, anyway, I'm gonna get these groceries up in here, and I'm gonna get home. Something kept rattling when I left, and I'm like, what is that rattling? Child, it was this thing up here on the dash camera. So anyway, here come the young lady now. Oh, they charge $1.99 for the delivery, but y'all know why? Because they charge for the bags. Oh, hold on 1 minute. How you doing, ma'am? I am. In the back seat. Yeah, thank you. I'll get back with y'all in a minute. Let me talk to her. Okay. That was simple enough. They're pretty much the same. Of course, they charged $1.99 for bags, and I didn't use that many bags, so but I mean, they charge $1.99 for pickup, but I'm going to presume that's for the, you know, charge of the bags, how many bags they think you might need. But I don't know if that's their standard amount or what, you know, if it's any more than that. But like I said, I had to pay $1.99 because, you know, it's pretty much shopping at Aldi's. It's like shopping at Sam's or the one in the warehouse. You come out with your stuff, you know, they don't have no bags and stuff. I mean, well, you know, at least Aldi's have bags you can purchase, so you can always bring your own, you know, bags as well. So there's that part. But y'all, the sister's getting ready to get home, and I'll show y'all what I got from the store as soon as I get my hind parts home. Y'all, you know, Arby's have some good food. I'm gonna say this and then I'm gonna get off here for real. They have some good food, but they always seem empty. Of course, they high as I don't know what, but all these places high now. Oh, Lord, I should have went out at the light. Let me get back with y'all. Okay, y'all, I'll be right back. I got the bags in, but I saw I had a package at the front door, so let me go get it. I know what it is. Whew. Okay, y'all. I don't know how long y'all gonna last, but this one was in my package. Just a little jar of Mike's Hark's honey. I got one on the counter, but as y'all can see, it was almost gone. I don't use that much of it, but I said, let me order another one. I don't need the big bottle. But anyway, this is what I got. I got a thing of the Rice Krispie treats. I never liked these. Amber used to eat them as she was growing up, but for the Halloween people. A bag of these. This is a big bag. I may not need any more. I got a bag of these gummy bears, and then a bag of the mixed. So that's what I got for the trick-or-treaters. Then I got me some cheddar rice cake. I'm getting low on the garbage bags, so I just got some of all this brand, the 40 count. Some of their brand of the Lipton onion soup. A Campbell's cream of mushroom. Some mushrooms. Some of their taco seasoning, because I'm going to make half of the tacos. And I got me some animal crackers. These are for me. And And I just saw this up there. It was up there. And I'm like, I'm going to try this. It's like, I guess, cauliflower mac and cheese. I think that's what it's supposed to be. Yeah, you know. Some asparagus. I just got me some Simply popcorn. This is a good one if y'all, you know, like popcorn. Just want to eat a little bit at a time. Some broccoli. And I got these little turkey and cheese snacks. I think that's it. Yeah, I thought I had another thing in there, but it didn't. So that's it. That's what I picked up at Aldi's, y'all. And like I said, I was kind of just glad. I'm going to put this stuff up and I'm going to get myself somewhere and sit down because the sister is tired. But anyway, I will chat with y'all later on. I just want to wish y'all again a happy and blessed Tuesday. I hope you're having a wonderful and thankful day. Know that you're loved. I love you, but God truly loves you the most. Remember to always be kind to yourself and others. Be joyful and be blessed. And I pray I see y'all tomorrow for something or something other. Bye.